Hello Cancer, welcome to your monthly chakra healing video. We are going to get started. There's a lot of stuff going on this month for you guys. So we're going to get started with your main cards. Your root chakra card is the Seven of Cups. Your sacral chakra is the Five of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse. Your solar plexus is the Fool. Your heart chakra is the Six of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Your third chakra is the Six of Wands. Okay. Your third eye chakra is the Page of Cups and the King of Cups. Your crown chakra is the Ten of Cups. Your oracle cards are Death and New Life. Okay. Your messages from Offset is 1. Scales of balance and stay true and be in your power. And then your other oracle cards are movement and magic prayer. Okay. So, you guys have a lot of stuff going on. But I first have to say this because the first message that I got from this reading was that you guys are holding on to a lot of trauma from relationships. And for some of you, this is a very long-term effect, and this is why the heart chakra looks the way that it looks. This is a long-term effect. And this is something that it's going to take a lot of you to heal it. And while you guys are seeking out, there's like some of you that are like addressing it, but there's some of you that are still keeping and holding on to this said trauma. And it's not good at all, especially because you have like this window right now of release and new beginnings going on. But then at the same time, there's trauma. There's trauma hiding in the weirdest of places for you guys. And this is why your crown chakra, you have the Ten of Cups in reverse. There's a lot of relationship issues going on. There's also commitment issues. I feel like you guys are going through a lot of personal relationship traumatic events, and it's almost like I feel like it's taking the life out of you. Like it's really weird, especially with the sacral space being the Five of Cups and the Ten of Swords in reverse. It's really funny that these two things are in your sacral space, that this is what is in your conductor, this wanting not to have this energy, which is trying to remove that which has been traumatizing and hurtful. But for some of you, you want to keep the person in your life, but then you also want to not feel the pain that they have caused you as well. There is really like very contradictory energy within your reading for this month. And while some of you are actually leaving fully, some of you are still holding on to how that person made you feel and the lack of what they have given to you, which has been nothing in many ways for what it is that you actually want. There's a lot of growth happening for you guys. Okay, there is ultimately, this is why the third eye is going from the Page to the King. You will learn your lesson from this situation. Trust that the universe is conspiring to teach you this grander lesson, but it does not feel good whatsoever. It just does not feel good. You guys are very much all over the place, very much confused, very much like not knowing where to land. You don't have a place to really ground yourself right now, and it feels very much like you're lost in this wave of this Pisces like sun right now. It doesn't feel good, and you really want to burst out and just breathe. And this is why in your solar plexus, in your willpower, you have the Fool. And this is where the death energy and the new life energy is coming from. This Fool energy, this wanting to, be different, be in a different space, breathe, and not have to fight anymore, not have to be upset anymore, not have to think things anymore. Actually letting yourself breathe without the drama. Because I feel like there's just so much drama going on with you guys. And it's just, even if you leave, you're going to have to address all this trauma because you're really holding on to it. And yeah, can be stubborn. So it's going to take a lot of work. You're going to get there. Like, you're going to get there because there is an elevation happening for you guys. And I feel like this is why you got the whole stay true and be in your power, because it's about staying true to yourself, to your journey, to who you are developing on being. This is why your third chakra is the Six of Wands. You need to be your yes man who talks yourself up. You need to remind yourself of who the hell you are this month, because there is just this kind of like it's like a wave where it's like, okay, you're trying to focus on, okay, I'm taking this leap, I'm just gonna release, but there's still stuff that's like anchoring you down in many ways. And while you are walking towards this new beginning stage, you are still very much lost, not necessarily sure of where you're going, where you intend to land, what it is that you want in the future. Like, your intention is all over the place. I feel like, especially if you're eventually wanting to be with a partner right now. First of all, I don't think you guys should be in with a partner for a while, until you guys sort yourself out properly. But there is this like, okay, well, what is it gonna look like? What am I supposed to be with? What it's like, what is okay, what is not okay? Like, there is this lacking, in this confusion, in this, like, it's almost like you're almost daydreaming of what you wish it would look like and how it could have been better, and the regrets and stuff like that. And it's easy to get lost in all of that stuff. But for this month, this is what I need you to embody, the Six of Wands energy within the throat chakra. You guys need to focus on yourselves, where you're going, your main goals, and allow yourself to nurture yourself within what it is that you don't want to have within your space and your lives, while at the same time addressing the traumas that have happened to you and the reasons why you have gotten to this point. Okay, because there is a reason why you've gotten to this point. You've just been literally entertaining this energy for so long, and now it's just become a burden which you now must carry until you release. There is balance that you're ultimately seeking, and it's really funny because a lot of the signs are getting the similar kind of message this month, which is balance. There is a need for balance and healing. For some of you, you need to do some relationship work. You need to do some past life work. You need to heal this energy with committed relationships, as far as why you're not able to have a healthy form of a commitment, where it's not an argument, it's not a fight, you're not always pissed off because some other person looked at some other person and then, oh my god, what was that, why, oh, do you like them, oh, what, but why, and all of these extra drama that doesn't need to, it's not important, it's not relevant. You should be with someone who cares about you. You should be in a relationship with someone who loves you, who elevates you, who helps you thrive and be exactly who you're supposed to be. You should not be settling and trying to make really stupid commitments with people who just may look like the person that you would want to be with, but who just aren't fitting what it is that you actually want, because there is a huge lacking there. You need to reestablish what it is that you've been committed towards, because it is not in alignment to your spirit. And you see a lot of like movement and shift happening. Okay, this is why the movement card came up as well. You will see things kind of moving and progressing about, but you do also need to give yourself a lot of time. I need you guys to also embody this. Okay, this is why I said the throat chakra is the most important, because prayer for you guys needs to be something that you do every single day for the month of March. You need to ask for your power back. You need to pray for your ancestors to protect you, to guide you. You need to pray for spirit to guide you. You need to pray for the divine to guide you, to heal you, to bring you opportunities to heal this trauma. You need to ask for the healing that you need so you can release this and actually call in your power back, embody your power, and then manifest what it is that you actually need. Okay, this is why this reading came up the way that it did ultimately. And while you guys need to work on every goddamn chakra, as far as I'm concerned, the one that you need to embody is your third chakra this month. I know Mercury is in retrograde, but it is your voice that you need to address, and this is why it's a really good time to do so. While it's in retrograde, you need to address your voice. You need to address your mind, your consciousness, how you're reacting, what it is that you need to focus on, what it is that you need to commit to, which is yourself, not other people, but balancing yourself out, not letting other people unbalance you, but letting other people who want to add to your balance come in and be there and thrive in that space. Don't make things more complicated than they need to. Okay?